Back with episode 58 of Uncharted 4 Survival Night. Enjoy the show, everybody. Ouchie. Ouchie. So how's everybody doing on this fine Thursday night as we get ready for our 58th episode? Hopefully, if any of y'all have watched the clips, go watch them and hope y'all enjoy them. What's up, Ventura? What's up, Jen? Everybody in the house. So yeah, looks like everybody's in the house tonight.
What's up?
Hey. As I was saying to my subscribers out there, hope y'all have been enjoying all them clips this week. And yes, pretty much, yeah, I could really use a couple of views. I noticed that quite a few of y'all have not been watching my clips since like Friday, and yeah, my past few clips could use a couple of views or whatever. So if y'all could go watch those, that would be great.
Also, I had the wrong headset on.
Don't worry about it. What's up, man? Ow.
Anyways, I have some good news.
Okay.
The moron that was racist actually left our community on his own through. I'm like, good, I don't want to hear your bullshit.
Oh, who are we talking about again?
Delete.
Who are we talking about?
Automatic.
Talking shit about Gorilla Games. Games.
Really? Somebody talking about our beloved Gorilla Games? Come on, man, we can't have that. It's Guns and Hellgas. We can't have that.
Yeah, and not, I'm like, dude, if you don't like Horizon Zero Dawn, Zero Dawn, I'm like, if you don't like the game, don't play it. Why is your trophy stats at 90% if you're talking bad about the game?
I don't get it, bro. I just don't get it. Some people are only happy if they complain about something.
Yep. I only deleted the comments that I have no intention of kicking them out.
Like,
if they piss me off, trust me, I'll kick them out. Like,
that's why I avoid most sports pages on Facebook, including the NASCAR page, because most people on Facebook and social media in general, as far as sports fans are concerned, they only are there to complain. But
is NASCAR perfect? It's not. But if you constantly complain,
it's not just. It's basically any sport. Any sports page, like whether it's NASCAR, football, basketball. On their official Facebook pages, whether it's NASCAR, NFL, NBA, there'll be every article there's on Facebook. People will just cry about how I wish the sport was like 20 years ago. That's with literally every sport you can think of here in America.
And I have another announcement, by the way.
Okay.
Austin, I purchased the Harbinger, so dude, we could do that survival stage on Crushing now.
Oh, that's cool. Nice.
No, but do you want to do it? Because I already purchased a Harbinger, man.
Like I said, I'm thinking about doing it, maybe giving it a shot down the road, but not anytime soon.
Oh, okay, but damn, I was thinking of you, Austin, because like think about it. If two guys have a Harbinger, we could beat that final brute that was a pain in the you know what.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, let's get this show.
But anyways, Austin, you're the host, so it's all you, man.
Okay, let me go and join y'all, and y'all can promote me to leader or whatever. Yeah, I got
promote to leader. There you go.
There we go. Awesome. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna let me give my options for a second. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that XCR clip from yesterday. I kind of had fun making that clip. Let's see here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna light. Pirate Colony, the XCR. It's the second SMG you get after the MP34A. It's the faster fire rate versus its MP34A slower firing cousin. But the key to using it is the Straffle fire. Normally I don't really promote Straffling, even though it's a tactic used in a bunch of first-person shooters. But it's like with the automatics, I figured it's better to use it. Villains! Let's see here. I got a little surprise for y'all.
Why, thank you, my dear. Shall we?
I know, Nadine. We're not friends, but I like working with you. I wish she was my friend, even though she's kind of mean.
Haha.
That's not funny.
Here. Let's see who y'all are.
Oh, I think I know what that is. That's Catherine Marlowe.
Yep, it's Hellgast Marlowe. Oh yeah, by the way, I made a Hellgast Marlowe clip on my YouTube page. Go check that out if y'all haven't already on my subscribers or whatever. It's in tribute to my favorite
You made
series,
Marlowe
Killzone.
look like a Hellgast tomboy.
Yeah.
Do tell me when we can actually kick off.
For Helgard! To right the Vectin scum from this earth and to take it over.
Hey, Shuck Trooper Jin is not even jealous.
Yep, I decided, Ventura, your cutter kind of inspired me to make a Hellgast.
Oh really?
Marlowe.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. To be honest, her formal costume is the closest Marlowe's got to a military skin, and if you really look at it, it looks similar to Cutter's and Elena's skins. Think
Yeah,
about
it kind of does. You could have at least put the code to match the, the outfit, but it's all good.
Oh, this is the winter Hellgast, like in Killzone 3.
Oh, that makes sense.
To be honest, other than maybe Dust Bowl and Smoke, in the Smoke palette swaps, I couldn't really find a palette swap that would fit the Hellgast that I have unlocked. Yep.
I still feel kind of down that Guerrilla Games never mentioned about making a new Killzone game.
Like I said, we're gonna give them a shot at E3 this year. If they don't announce anything or say anything about the series at E3 or really anytime this year, that means they want to, take a long-term break from Killzone. If they do, it sucks, but I guess we'll just have to hope and
But
pray
if it
for that
doesn't
Killzone.
pan out, just give it to another developer.
You won't do it all.
I guess we just need to wait. Dang it, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Never mind.
Check another objective off the list.
I'm surprised you don't give her wine.
Marlo likes the Hellgas light for cigars for some reason or another.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah. And I've always had the cigar tall above her and Talbot for the longest time. Let's see here. What would be a good Hellgasted weapon? Type 95. Type 95 looks like a Hellgast weapon. But yeah, getting back to the XCR, the key to using it is the straffle up close, or else you're not going to get anywhere. I've been finding out that with automatic weapons like the P90, the XCR, the M4, the best way to use them is to straffle fire. If you don't know what straffling is, it's a tactic used in first-person shooters where you aim while going around in circles. Helps you get a better shot, and it helps you avoid bullets, believe it or not. Most
That
casual
weapon
players
kind of reminds me of the Kaiser often.
Yeah. Are you talking about the Type 95? Oh yeah, a little bit.
Need matches for Marlowe.
Yeah.
It matches for Hellgas Marlowe.
To be honest, really, both the NSAS and the Type 95 look like Hellgas style weapons.
I long for a challenge, Ms. Ross. What can you do for us? This will do for now.
Oh yeah, I've kind of found the key to being heroes or villains, or I think I found the key. So so how, for the most part, I'm not sure how accurate this is, but apparently a possible key to getting the heroes or villains is like play for like basically, well, it's not so much you choose, it's just that you know whether you're gonna be heroes or villains, like in the following games. So normally about 30 minutes before the event, I'll practice a round or so just to get ready and all that. And I noticed the last 2 weeks when I practiced, I've been villains, and then during the event, we've mostly been villains. So if you practice your heroes, you're going to be the villains for the most part. That's just what I found out. It still sucks you can't choose, but it is what it is.
The Harbinger is only $675. Wow.
The Harbinger's one of the cheaper weapons, despite its power.
Get the rest of them. We're on. The situation is under control.
See, let me show you what most expensive heavy weapon is. Let's see, by default.
So awesome that I could finally purchase the Harbinger. And yes, Austin, I had to use the coins to get this gun.
Let's see. Actually, the China Lake's the most expensive at $750, but even then, the Harbinger is the second most expensive.
Exactly.
It's raining.
Yep. Well, we are in we are in Libertalia, south of the equator.
But what do you?
We are the magical island of Libertalia.
Away with you. Tut tut.
I will admit, speaking of the causes, there are days where I do miss playing Shadowfall. But I guess to get back to the Killzone thing, I guess we can at this point we might as well try and hope for a Killzone 2 or 3 remaster. That might be our only hopes.
I don't think they're gonna add the multiplayer though, because remember with the trilogy they didn't add the.
Well, trilogy Killzone 1, I understood why, because Killzone 1, there was a time there was those outside of maybe local multiplayer PS2, which was like barely supported. There was no multiplayer anyway, so.
Farewell.
And from what I read and heard, the servers, the so-called, from what I read, I'm sorry to run too, but from what I read on PS2, like intranet servers, whatever they called them, I heard they were very buggy anyway. They only supported a few games, like Killzone 1. So I remember when it first came and it was announced, I kind of figured in the first place there wouldn't be no multiplayer for 1. Yeah, that's gonna be our only hope at this point, man.
Do tell me we will be eventually challenged.
I guess we'll see. Actually,
damn, you guys look like hellgassed.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, get this. Apparently here in the next few months or so, they're gonna announce a remaster of the Spyro trilogy. So yeah, for you any PlayStation fans that enjoyed Spyro back in the day, y'all might be getting your remaster this year.
I'm still watching Skylanders, the TV show with Spyro. I don't know if you guys watch it, but it's actually pretty good.
Oh yeah, I read I read an article earlier today that Guerrilla Games, they don't really know whether they're gonna what they're gonna do in the future. So even if they don't know what direction they want to be headed in.
When you're developing a game, it's kind of hard.
Do that, my child.
Well,
Going out. You won't do it all. Okay. Oh my, I do enjoy a bit of peril.
Oh wow,
but
this
that was
the
perhaps a bit
HS39 looks like the Pulver a little bit. STA-59 Pulver. Except it fires much faster than the Pulver.
much delightful.
Don't relax yet. There's still more to do. Damn it. My system's gone down. Keep it together while I reboot.
Jinkun's hit.
Yeah, our Helgas Nummer this hits.
Barely a flesh wound.
Nice work, Austin. You got Jinkun back on his feet.
Yeah.
Lovely work.
And I'm gonna get murked. Being shredded. Oh, that's okay.
Shut off for now. I want what's mine. And so you expire.
Up and running over here now. Everyone still on?
Nothing is more satisfying than facing death and coming out unscathed. Mostly unscathed.
Don't relax yet. There's still more to do. Keep this step clear for a moment.
Time for us to do Miss Ross's dirty work. Shall we begin? And so you depart. It was bound to happen this way. Cat! You have no business here. Don't feel bad, my child. This is a problem.
Good heavens, though, let's ask for a change.
After that round, I'll skip tea time in favor of some whiskey. Anyone bring some?
Okay, next up. I've got nothing but static here. You'll have to figure this one out as you go.
Here we go. Going out! You can't see death.
I guess.
Be gone with you. Shut off for now.
thing.
Everything's restored on my end. How did you do?
Ah, that was invigorating. I've been better, I've seen worse.
Oh, where's everybody? There they are. I've been down.
Remember the name of that drug, Vin?
There we go. Eldorado and the circles. Oh god, this stuff is as bad as the Petra site back home.
Well, now it's called the Parasite.
Yep.
Input. There you go, man. Well,
I need this.
There we go.
Eldorado's kind of annoying.
Zero, dear.
I'm sorry, hey. Get in cover and aim. Right.
Oh, really?
Resurrection, make it count.
Hey, but awesome. You have like a good revival power.
Yep.
If you use that on the other games that I know you're not going to do it, right? Who knows, man? Maybe next year.
I can help you.
Yeah, the Centamis, they are crucial in multiplayer. Especially ranked in particular. If you don't have Centamis on you, you're kind of screwed. Oh, no! There we go. Dang, that took a little while, but we made it. Not so much because it was hard, it's because it was just because the enemies kept on spreading out.
This will do for now.
Let's see, I need that arc wall.
I want to buy another.
Stay sharp. We're not done yet. Don't let those Skylanders
What the hell? You don't let me pick up my
I
gun?
didn't come
You need
here
my
for
gun?
briefs. I came here for treasure.
A waste of
and
money.
blood.
Hey, Jen, try to see if you can take the Harbinger. There you go. At least I got one for Jen.
True that. August. Human mercenary, check. Where's my fellow Hellgast officer? Oh, there he is. Fellow Hellgast officer, check. Let's go for Helgen. Here they come.
And so you expire. Oh my.
Ah. Is this part of the area?
Is it a problem?
Who like being there, boys?
See, I think I might use it a little bit too early, but I don't think we have a choice.
Away with you.
Oh, good.
I feel better. I feel this is a problem. Oh my. You'll be leaving now. This is a problem.
Give me. Oh my god.
Good riddance.
Gotcha.
Zero here. Going out. Going out. Meet your maker.
There we go, boys.
That was that was a
After
good area.
that, I think I know what we're all afraid of.
There we go. Helgen is completed. Yeah, and their conquest. It's for Helgen, baby. Those who have triumphed will serve under Vasari. For Helgen!
All told, I'm quite impressed, Miss Ross. I see myself in you.
Boys, that was fun. Want to try a moderate and see what happens?
Alright, sounds good.
Alright. Okay, alright, so I'm going to do then to change my options. Let me do something with class real quick. There we go, got the class and selection I want. And I got my settings, Madagascar.
Bless you.
Hank.
Heroes this time around. Let's see here. I'm gonna be Elena.
Well, I guess it's time to show you what I can do.
Yep, it's Savage Starlight, Elena. Savage Starlight skins are the what I call tryhard skins in the multiplayer.
Ooh, nice tight suit for Elena.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of tryhards will wear them in multiplayer. My favorite one is probably I like Elena's, but my favorite one is Sully's. Lazarevich's looks awesome too, though.
Oh, thanks, Sully.
I'm trying to unlock both of those. We have to once I get
now we
$20.
know that Elena has a big hiney. Actually makes her butt look big. It really does.
Well, no. There are a couple of costumes. She has a decent sized hiney. Couple costumes. Western. Let's see her Western military costume, her Western costume, and her winter costume. It's not that big, but yeah. Well, Chloe's is pretty much noticeable in pretty much all her costumes for the most part. Let's see. Yeah, I need to purchase me a meddler. Come on, let me purchase me a meddler. Come on. Let me purchase Elena's favorite weapon. What the heck? I'm a little bit off right now. I was gonna.
Tennis.
Yeah, I figure Lane would like tennis. I just see her as a tennis player. Let's see her. What pistol does she need? Let's see her. She needs the Crevost.
Really needed this.
There we go, y'all here. Do it.
I'm just gonna let Jin finish him off because we're echoing on our couple.
Well done, you said 'em packed. Or packed them away, whatever. You get my drift.
Sully, got him. What's next?
No, 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 no. That's mine. There we go. Got my FAO.
Alright, next up. Oh, boy. My system went down. Hang in there while I reboot it.
Now that's good. Coming at ya!
Oh shit, they can hit.
I wonder how this fired while whatchamacallit. I wonder how this fired while reviving you because I got combat revive too, where you can blind fire while reviving. It's kinda cool. There you go, nice one.
And I'm back. So what did I miss?
Okay, Sully, we're cleared out. I'll take this.
So Jin, was that guitar the Karate Kid was playing? Was it a Gibson?
We're not done yet.
I don't
Take
know.
all those bastards out.
Got it, Sully. Now, let's get to work.
Me neither, but he knows how to make some good solos. I didn't even know he had it in him.
Nah, that was the other guy that was playing the whole time. That Stevie guy was the one that was actually playing the solos.
Either way, those are awesome solos. Go, Johnny, go, Johnny B.
Okay, I'm here. I gotcha. Never felt better.
Wait, we made it through.
Well, that was a lot of excitement. Oh, glad I found this.
Alright, next up. Do me a favor. Clear
What
this
is
area
it?
of any gun-toting nut jobs. I'll make it worth your while.
Okay, Sully, we're on it.
Eagle.
Now that's what I call pest control. Nice work.
Well, that was quick.
Sully, you asked the impossible, and we did it.
That arrowhead ammo is mine.
Oh man, I was gonna pick up that.
Okay.
God,
Ready
this is
for the next step in my master plan? You
I'd be hating to
company.
do that, but it is
Don't
what
let
it
'em
is.
get the drop on you.
Come on, let's get this over with.
Jesus Christ.
Problem here. Coming at ya. Come on, some backbone. Seek and ye shall find. Oh no!
Oh really?
Sure, I got you. Hold on. Whoa. Wait, now.
Thanks, everyone.
Who says training is everything, huh? You certainly put them in their place.
Sully, got him. What's next? I'll take this.
You are.
Okay, despite it being an LMG, the Pac 80 is one of Elena's favorite weapons according to the hero weapons chart. Ah. Just dodge.
Going out. Coming at ya.
Oh, she's down. Nope. Where's she at? Where's she at? Oh, there we go. Make sure you got this. Nice one.
Ah, like so you could run it.
Ah! Let's see, I have an idea. Well,
Here goes Jet.
I'll take that.
oh wow, we were getting overwhelmed
Don't
again.
quit on me now.
There we go.
Going out. Oh no. Didn't like you anyway.
There we go.
Everything restored over here.
Got intense right there, but not too bad.
Oh, that was a little intense. But we did it. I really needed this.
Uh-oh. Warlord incoming. And he's not screwing around.
This guy. I think I put like 2 decoys up there. Yeah, resurrection, make it count.
Oh, balls. Not so fast, buddy.
Ah! Ow. There we go.
Just a little. Get down!
There we go.
Oh boy, fingers are good.
Oh.
What did you do?
Shit, Inkun's down. And I'm down, Austin.
Make it count.
Thank you.
He's after me now. He's gonna capture me. There we go, it's all good, it's all good. Mashing all 4 buttons at the same time.
I'm in the flow now.
He's dead.
Rafe, you're finished.
Yep.
Bigger they are, huh?
I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't sure.
That was crazy, but that wasn't too bad. I guess they must in Tommy's.
Alright, no one's got anything on you guys. But don't get complacent. Show 'em who's boss next time, too.
That's what happens when you work as a team.
Great job, everybody.
Okay, just followed guns to the Hellgas.
Who?
You probably don't know who that is. Cade Peterson.
Ah.
He's the guy that used to run the PlayStation MVP program.
Oh, I don't keep track of that stuff anymore.
So you guys want to go for another light?
Sounds good.
Alright.
Well. PlayStation MVP program doesn't actually exist anymore.
Oh, no wonder, because
I've heard of that program before, but I just didn't really know too much about it, but I have heard of the name.
But he's the guy that ran it for the most part. And he just followed Guns to the Hellgas on Twitter.
Hell yeah. Let's see here. I'm going to be...
Was there any other choice?
Roman Lazarevic
It's been a long while since I picked them.
and Rafe. The villains of 1, 2, and 4. By the way, this is Apocalypse Lazarevic. Under the reason his eyes are brown under my balaclava is because he has face paint with his costume.
Tolerate excuses from anyone. And if you find any treasure, shoreline is the cut.
Just tell me where to go, and
Is that Hugh
the
Hefner?
rest
I still can't believe he finally died late last year. Hugh Hefner.
I've spotted incoming merc.
It's like almost 100.
Competition, eh?
Or was almost 100.
Yeah.
let us begin this operation.
See, I'm gonna play with the P90. I almost called it Par 90.
It's been fun.
Well, the reason why I got the suit is because it matches the auction house, and now one looks spiffy.
True that. True that. I like Roman's suit for the most part. Most of his palette swaps are pretty neat too. The only thing I hate is that the only thing I hate about it is kind of similar to Ramses' suit, is to where underneath is not like no matter the palette swap, it underneath stays the same. That's a nice suit though. It's not the worst one I've seen. I think best suits though go to whatchamacallit, Talbot. Because of me being a little bit biased since I play as Talbot all the time, but Eddie Raja has some cool suits as well. You know, besides his default. Let's see, Nadine, I like her dress. Sadly, Lazarevic and Harry Flynn didn't get any suits, which kind of sucked.
Yeah, I wonder how awesome would have been if Lazarevic actually had a nice suit.
Even better, a lot of people would love Harry. Like, it would be cool for Lazarevic too, but a lot of people I know would love Harry Flynn in a suit. Since, of course, he has a lot of fan demand and all that stuff. To be honest, though, most of Flynn's costumes kind of suck for the most part. His only decent costumes are whatchamacallit. The only two costumes I like of his are his heist costume and his apocalypse costume. That's really about it.
I agree. That costume is actually pretty good.
He didn't even like how bad his skins were. He didn't even get him military skin. He didn't even get a whatchamacallit. A military skin. Where basically everyone except Roman and Navarro got the skins. Of course, Marlo didn't get here, but I consider her formal one a military skin. As far as the villains go. For some reason, speaking of Flynn, I had a dream one day last week that he randomly appeared in the. I know it won't happen due to him being dead, but I randomly had a dream that he appeared in the Sam and Sully game for some reason. I don't know how, but he just appeared. He was just there.
General Aguero. I mean, Sir Colonel Guerrero was this close to throwing Dante off the balcony. You know, if you don't want to end up like Mr. Sanchez, falling off a balcony, you ought to do as I say, Dante. Capisce, amigo?
Let me guess, you watched the cutscenes for Golden Abyss, bro. I need to watch the cutscenes. I do need to watch cutscenes for Golden Abyss too. Speaking of that, there is talk of a Golden Abyss remaster this year, sometime this year, next year.
Golden Abyss remaster.
Yeah, for PS4. Unfortunately, though, like the only complaint I heard about Golden Abyss on the Vita was was the somewhat tricky controls. But I bet you with PS4 they could somewhat fix that. You know.
I hope they do.
Yeah, I can see them doing it. Like I said, like it's possible because if you really think about it and you look at the landscape, yes, Sons of Helgen hates it, but he needs to face it. Most of his beloved exclusives are coming to PS4, whether he likes it or not.
I think Metal Gear Peace Walker for the PSP was on the PlayStation 3, so yeah, that's an example.
Yeah. To be honest, it kind of started with Super Meat Boy, which is basically an RPG where you play as this blob of meat, having to save his girlfriend from some enemies or whatever.
And every time you finish a stage, always that freaking boss, I forgot his name, but always punches his girlfriend across the face. I'm like, damn, that's a mean boss.
Well, you actually played Super Meat Boy?
No, but I saw gameplay of it.
Oh, you saw gameplay? Okay. To be honest, I didn't really think of it none at the time, but I've seen some gameplay and it actually looks surprisingly enjoyable.
That is so mean for a boss to punch Super Meat Boy's girlfriend across the face. That is so mean.
Yeah. Starting with that game, pretty much most of your standard Vita games have had PS4 ports. That's not surprising though. Most of these indie companies that are making Vita games, they're getting desperate just to promote the game, and they figure might as well release it on PS4 since nobody's getting a Vita anyway.
Oh man, if you talk about Vita in front of Sons of Helgen, he's gonna argue with you. I'm not even joking.
I know. Me and him, we've already had spats. Somewhat back in the day, back when me and Matthew used to play Killzone Mercenary. Me, Matthew, and Angel of Helgen.
I do respect what the Vita did, but
it's Sony's fault. They forgot to promote it. They forgot to promote it, and it faded. Just like to be honest, back in the day, and from ads that I've seen on YouTube, I remember them back in the day replacing the promoting the PSP more. Think about it.
But if they were to promote the PlayStation Vita more, trust me, the Vita would last longer.
And then what didn't help at all was basically after 2014, all AAA studios decided to stop making Vita games, which meant obviously for us, no sequel to Killzone Mercenary.
That would have been awesome if Mercenary had a sequel.
I know, right? And then of course after 2014, they had no support.
But then if you make a sequel for Killzone Mercenary, it would take place on Shadowfall. Who knows?
True that, unless they want to make like a prequel or something. We have to remember this though. Both of the spin-offs for Killzone have been on either PSP, in the case of Liberation, or for the Vita Mercenary. Which of course, Liberation. If you don't know what Liberation is, that's Killzone. Basically, Killzone 1 Part 2, except it's on the southern Vecta instead of northern Vecta this time around.
Yeah. It kind of reminded me of Metal Gear because it had like that third person.
Yeah, it was basically third person with Templar and Rico. I did like Medtrack and Colonel Colwar. Strassen kind of sucked as a villain though. I hate it. I liked Adams better.
I keep forgetting who was the Strassen.
Strassen was basically he was basically Adams 2.0. He wasn't as good though.
Oh, now I remember. Yeah.
He was the other traitor. In Killzone Mercenary, he's even mentioned, there's, in Mercenary, you know how there's lots of dossiers and all that stuff and intel you can collect? In one of the dossiers where it mentions the new sun going down, in Killzone 2, it mentions Colonel Templar's death and as well as his role in Vecta stopping both Adams and Strassen. Yeah, Liberation was surprisingly enjoyable. To be honest though, I remember when Mercenary first came out, I was kind of hoping it would, like, you know, tie in Liberation a little bit more, but as we all know, it tied in mostly to Killzone 2 for the most part. Like, yeah, you had the first two missions that took place during Liberation's timeline, but outside of that, unfortunately for me, it didn't really focus on that too much. And I really wanted them to focus. The crazy thing was that it said Kratek was another one of Metrak's generals, but it never really enlightened their relationship as far as, general too much. It just mentioned him like one or two dossiers, and that was it.
Yeah, but I still cannot believe that, like, Colonel Krytek turned his back on Benoit. Benoit shoots him in the back. I'm like, dude, never do that in front of your enemy, man.
And to be honest, I thought Gray. I didn't really like Gray too much as a ISA soldier. I felt like they were trying to influence off of Adams a little too much as far as personality goes, personality and insaneness. But that was just me. There's been worse characters. Then again, outside of Templar and Shevchenko and Rico, the big three. And Radic, like, we can't forget Radic, and there's the big five. Big six. Basari, Rico, Templar, Sev, Stahl, and whatchamacallit. There's one more I'm forgetting, Ventura, there's one more I'm forgetting as far as personality. Personality and character development.
Doesn't Benoit kind of remind you of someone?
Say what?
Doesn't Benoit from Mercer remind you of somebody?
Let's see here. He reminds me of Rico just a little bit. Except I even remember. You remember that first trailer? That CGI trailer? I remember a lot of people, for some reason whatsoever, including me, I will admit, I kind of got sucked into this theory a little bit until it was revealed it was not him. A lot of people thought it was Rico for some reason or another. Yeah, a lot of people actually thought.
That doesn't make sense because Rico has darker skin.
Yeah, like the way the trailer was like showing, a lot of people were saying it was Rico for some reason, but like the main point is that not most of the characters killed. Guerrilla Games up until Horizon, they've not done all that good of a job. Like I still love them to death. And by the way, I fell. You're gonna have to resurrect me. But
oh crap! Awesome, hang in there.
Yeah, I know, right? One of my rare falls. Guerrilla Games up until Horizon, storytelling was not their strong suit. But I still love them nonetheless.
No, but Ayla reminds me of that kid because when she was an outcast, she's not just a pretty girl, dude. She was picked on by other tribe members. I'm like, dude, she had the tough life. That's one thing I liked about Ayla.
Thank you. Get back at it.
At least I was like nice enough to like not throw a rock back at that kid. But I should have thrown a rock at him. I'll play a little Halo, but either way, it's a fun game.
Who knows? Maybe if they ever do make another Killzone, hopefully you'll have a little more story as far as story development.
Yeah, but I think Killzone is not known for their story. They're known for their action.
It's more known for its gameplay and graphics in multiplayer, starting with 2. Sadly.
Cut, next up. You've got one of your mercenaries incoming.
To be honest, the only story of this Killzone series, from what I find in reviews and stuff, the only story people really remember is 3. But that's because 3 came out. You guys know how 2011 was kind of a big year for gaming on consoles. You have to remember Killzone 3 came out in 2011. That's why people remember its story somewhat. In my honest opinion. "2009, yeah, it was a big year for gaming too, because of course Killzone 2, it was basically Killzone 2 versus Uncharted 2 as far as PlayStation is concerned, and there was Infamous as well. But it's like nobody really remembers Killzone 2's story unless you're a diehard fan. And then as much as I love the story, if you sit back and look at it, it's just your typical invasion story, as I like to call it. It's your typical invasion cliche. Of course, Killzone 2 still being my favorite game of all time, but
Killzone was a godlike shooting game. If you play it on Elite, Radic will be a pain in the ass.
yes, I've heard all the stories about Elite. One day I want my man's Matthew to experience Killzone 2 one day. One day, Matt, you gotta experience Killzone 2 one day. Uh-oh. Siege with El Dorado. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we can play that game.
El Dorado on Siege? Give me a break.
Let's see here. We're after El Dorado.
Oh, now I know how Prompto feels. Oh man, I'm going to Final Fantasy.
Oh, yeah, speaking of Final Fantasy, congratulations to you Final Fantasy 15 fans or whatever. Noctis is coming to Tekken 7 next Tuesday, March 20th.
You mean Noctis? You said
Yeah.
Noctis.
That's just, yeah.
Because when you say Noctis, that's how you say it in Japanese. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, well, yep, Noctis is coming to Tekken 7.
No, I'm actually wrong. The Japanese pronounced it as Noctol.
But either way, for if you're Final Fantasy fan, Tekken fan, or both, I recommend buying him. You'll like him. I haven't really got to watch his trailer though, but I do need to. Just to see what his moveset's like. To be honest though, Tekken 7 as a longtime Tekken fan is a kind of a disappointment. Not so much that it's not so much it's a bad game, it's just not what I was expecting from a Tekken game. To be honest, first of all, my main problem was the story. They had all this hype. They basically built so much hype around the story. Basically, it's the new Mishima War between Jin and Heihachi. Yet only for it to just be basically another Tekken 4, where it was it was Heihachi versus Jin. Of course, if you don't know, Heihachi is that old man with the weird white hair. So he's a
Japanese style hair.
Yep. Unfortunately, though, his voice actor died in 2010, which is why his voice actor sounds different in Tekken 7 this time around. But yeah, as far as like gameplay and fundamentals, it's solid. It's just as far as story, it did not execute. Even like I will have to admit though, the downfall as far as Tekken's story goes, as far as the characters overall, it kind of started back in Tekken 6, where they introduced so many new characters. They basically, if he wasn't a Mishima, you was forgotten basically as far as your story was concerned. If he was an iconic character, for example, they completely scrapped the Wooly, Nia and Anna's rivalry. They completely scrapped King and Craig Marduk's rivalry. Craig Marduk is a giant African. Basically, he's a 7-foot African American Valley Tudo fighter. You would think he was like a giant wrestler or something, but yeah, he's a Valley Tudo fighter. Let's
What
see.
about that Mexican wrestler that wears the tiger
That's
mask?
King. That's
Is he-
my boy. That's my boy King. He's my favorite.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but I've been a big King fan ever since I played Tekken 3 back in the day. Bruh, stop, seriously. Oh my god, stop trying to punch me. Jesus.
Alright, Jen, hang in there, man.
But yeah, I'm not gonna go into too much, but like my main point is they pretty much screwed up the story after 6. Starting with 6, actually. Oh, sorry guys, I'm a little bit off right now. I need to get back into the game. Let's see, lock on aim.
Jen, find some cover.
Pack 80.
God damn it.
See, where's he at? Where's he at, boys? Coming to y'all.
Jen, try to quarrel towards me, man.
Normally I'm on this pretty quick. There we
You
go.
revive Jen, you little wank.
But yeah, either way, getting back to Noctis, if y'all will enjoy him. Tekken 7. Who knows? I might get Tekken 7 in the future just to experience it. Oh yeah, and then another problem with Tekken 7, they're missing some of the fan favorites. Like if you remember Lei Wu Long, the basically Jackie Chan 2.0, as far as personality, moveset.
You mean
all
a
that
Bruce
stuff.
Lee 2.0?
No, Bruce Lee's martial law. Jackie Chan's
Oh.
Lei Wu Long. They're missing Lei. They're missing Anna Williams. They're missing Julia Chang, the Native American chick, who's another one of my favorites. They're missing Zafina. She was a new character in 6, but she was one of the few characters I actually liked. She was she kind of had like a strange style where she could like crawl into all sorts of weird animal stances. Like Lei does that too, but he doesn't like. Hers were more bug-like as far as her stances were concerned. She had like a spider-like stance. She had like a ant-like stance, and some other little creepy stances.
And what about the character Unknown? What's her deal?
Say what?
There's a character called Unknown, the other.
And the unknown, that's basically so you know how both Kazuya and Jin have the devil gene, where basically they transfer into a devil under times of stress.
Right?
Jun Kazama was basically Kazuya's wife and Jin's mother. She also inherited the devil gene. Unknown was her devil palette swap, while Angel
no
was
wonder.
her while Angel June was her good palette swap.
That explains why they have these amazing powers.
And of course Kazumi, cause Tekken 7 explores Heihachi's wife Kazumi a little bit. Like in gameplay, as far as the ladder, she's the boss, but in the overall story, she only has a minor role as far as a flashback scene. So much hype for her, huh?
Yeah, that's kind of grim.
I know, right? That's one of the problems with Tekken. It's like they're getting so lazy. And then I'll tell you the actual worst part. They kept on delaying it here on. You know how for years, you know how ever since the beginning of Tekken, they'll wait like 1 or 2 years to like they'll port it on like in Japan and Asia first, and then they'll wait 1 or 2 years to port it to the west. To the west. They waited 3 years to port it to the west. 3 years, and they kept delaying it.
Yeah, maybe they want the West to look good. I don't know.
Let's see. Any y'all want to try another moderate? At least one more.
Sounds good.
All right. Let's see here. Let me. Oopsies. There we go. Prison. Like I still love Tekken. It's just ever since like the heyday of Tekken, my honest opinion was Tekken's 3 through 5. 3, 4, and 5, they did it right. Like yeah, 4 had a smaller roster and they did cut out a few fan favorites, but it was worth it because of the story. Villains again, boys. Let's see here. I'm gonna beat my Manzo Saw. Make his appearance tonight.
And you're the best mercenary.
Let's see here. For some reason, my character's there. We go. Orca Marlowe! Assault! Of course, I still believe in my fan theory that Orko and not worked for Marlowe in the desert, as well as
Dun
Lazarevich.
dun dun.
We're trusting you, Nadine.
Well,
Do not let us down.
it will continue being a theory because there's no proof of it.
The only so-called proof is the costumes in Uncharted, in the multiplayer. The desert and the winter costumes.
I'm not used to taking orders.
That's the only proof we got. Well, we know at least not worked for Lazarevich. Because of his bio, but we don't know about Orca for sure. Orca's only proof is that he worked with, is that because of his costumes, but we know not at least worked for Lazarevich. But,
No, but not had to see his buddies that in front of his face because one cat would actually cross him, and Zara would be like, "No, I don't believe you. You're just gonna die with my knife."
Well, no, I bet you not probably. Well, as we obviously know, not escaped Lazarevich's clutches. I bet you at the time, that maybe Lazarevich hired a small unit of shoreliners, except maybe Nathan Drake never saw them at the time. And then after he failed, Nadine decided to call them back home or whatever. But it's just speculation, but it's interesting to look into though. Let's see.
Speculation is interesting, but damn, I could even imagine the stress and the fear that Not had for working for Lazarevich.
Well, Not has no fear. He already works for Nadine.
Exactly.
Nadine's not a psychopath. Well, no. I bet you Nadine, the way she treated him in the story, it was like Not was like a second. It was like Not was like a son to her. Orca, not so much.
Exactly.
Let's see here. Let's go.
Oh damn. Hey Jin, do you got Lost Legacy? I'm kind of curious.
Nope.
I thought you did because on your account, well not your account.
Don't worry, man. At some point or another, Jin will be able to play Lost Legacy. Don't worry, Jin. You will, without spoiling it, you will enjoy it.
Best line from Prince Noctis, easy as they come. And then he's like,
Nice job. We need to keep brand of our own.
Ah, combat. So
best weapons for Noctis is the engine blade,
fast, Nadine.
and there's a blade that looks like gladiolus. That one could give you like a lot of like attack defenses. The problem with the big blade is like you move slow with it because it's very heavy.
Well, who knows? Maybe that blade will be used in his moveset in Tekken 7. I'll have to watch the
Who knows,
video.
Austin? Who knows?
And by the way, I did post the trailer on the Facebook page if y'all want to watch it.
I've seen it the post. I haven't seen the video.
Well, yeah, you should maybe look it up then. Maybe you could whatchamacallit. Maybe whenever I look up the trailer, maybe you could help me decipher what weapons he's using or whatever, since you know you're an expert on them. Ah! Oh jeez.
It Austin is all you, man. Run, run!
Unfortunately, I don't have any Satanis on me yet. There we go. There we go. You try to get Jin.
Alright, I'll try to get you in hanging there, Jin.
It's a good thing I can blind fire with combat revive 3. That really helped me out right there. There we go. Yeah, really hairy there for me. I do need to get me at least one Sentani though.
Shall we move on? I need this.
There we go. So I'm going to revive my Argwall for right now. Oh, it's that siege area. Okay.
Oh, by the way, I found information that Konami didn't, at the ending credits, didn't even say thank you to Hideo Kojima. I'm like, wow. So
me and
give it the work.
one of my friends told me that it's so bad at Konami that he's even blacklisted.
Blacklisted? That's not good.
Yeah, he's blacklisted. And that's the reason why he had to form his own company, because of the company blacklist. Basically, he cannot. Basically, most of the companies are told that they cannot work with him. But of course, fortunately for us, our savior of gaming, Guerrilla Games, is willing to help him with an engine.
Exactly.
We are done. What now?
Yeah, but I'm very sad that Konami doesn't care about making Silent Hill, and we ain't never gonna see another Silent Hill game again.
Yep. Alright. Personally, like I never really grew up with Silent Hill, but yeah, I feel you there.
You have some company. Show them what's real mercenary.
I think Resident Evil, I have to say it, surpasses Silent Hill.
Now.
Well, 7 does. 5 and 6, let's not talk about.
At last.
Like, yeah, 7 as far as I know. I may have to look more into it. But as far as 7, there aren't really no references to Leon Kennedy or any of the major characters. It's basically its own story, but as far as overall, goodness and being a good game, it surpasses it. It surpasses 6 anyway. Then it's the best Resident Evil since 4. Again, 5 and 6 we won't talk about since they're pieces of trash. Trying to be all about action instead of horror. Like, come on, man.
Well, at least Capcom redeemed themselves with Monster Hunter.
This is for you.
Monster Hunter it suffered due to periodic allergies, and that's even from what I've heard, that's even without PSN going out. But I've heard good stuff about it outside of the allergies.
Clear up. Good job.
We have completed the objective. Command us onward. That's mine. It's mine.
Cut. Next up. I've got nothing but static here. You'll have to figure this one out as you go.
Go at me, you stupid hunter.
Okay, speaking of the Djinn, and multiplayer does this. One of the Djinn perks is if you use the Djinn about 100 times or so, you'll get Fire Punch, which is basically being able to punch somebody with 2 hits if you have the Djinn equipped. It's kind of annoying, but.
That person was really liking you today. Here we go, reloading my gun.
Take this.
I haven't missed Local S.
Yeah, it's been a few weeks since he's been on. He's probably been busy though. Who knows? Ah! Stop with that fire punch. Fire punch is supposed to be in multiplayer, not here. Resurrection.
Thank you.
Oh, jeez. Ah! He's dead. Let's see, we need to find these targets fast. I feel like I'm playing assassination all over again. Except there ain't a million players trying to block the target. Yeah. There we go.
I'm ready to switch operating system. How'd it go?
Occasionally a man must be pushed to his utter limits. A real man welcomes situations. Got it. More from me. Just in time.
Eternity spawns. Oh well, if you
Yeah.
get used to that.
Don't relax yet.
Siege, but good news though.
Stay here.
Finally!
My signal, eh?
We appreciate your assessment. Now let us go shoot people, shall we?
Sob's a psychopath. Let's go. You appreciate your session? Let's go shoot people. It's just funny the way he says it. Like, let's go shoot people, shall we? If you have grenades or grenade launchers or RPGs, use them. There we go. Nice job, boys. Nice one.
Big man than I might find himself shaken by these events. Good.
Oh, I got a, oh wow. I mean, multiplayer, it does, as far as I know, it does not do this. You see the windstorm. As far as I remember, in multiplayer, it does not. This map does not have a windstorm, but in survival, it does.
Oh God, I need some coffee. Even though I don't drink coffee.
There we go.
Take this.
Right, Harbinger here. If anyone needs it. Ah. Oh. start.
There we go.
Got you. There you go, Ventura's got you.
Oh, Jin's down again? And Jin. There you go.
Oh, it's that China Lake dude.
Uh-oh. Here you go.
Oh, jeez. Oh! Yeah, I might go down. I might go down. Ouch. That hurt. Yeah, we need to get that China Lake dude off. Oh, yeah.
Time to go.
Here we go. I got really afraid
That
of
was
there.
too hairy.
I know, right? Oh, jeez.
More excitement, Nadine.
With the rods of sieges. Time to get mines.
More from me.
Here, I'm gonna need some mines.
I will put this to good use.
See, I'm gonna need another Centami.
I need this.
I got 3 Centamis. Y'all might want to get some Eldorados since I got the Centamis.
Good. Bless you, my friend. And we have that time-consuming boarding key.
Yep. Yeah, that's good. So bad enough with the whatchamacallit.
Take this.
See, this might take a little while.
Ooh.
I'm up for it. He's dead. Oh. That's a
You
sniper.
hit?
There we go. Make it count.
Nice.
Yeah, that sniper dude got him. I'm on him right now. Shit, I need to reload. There we go. Use that US-12.
Going out.
Oh, which way is he coming from? Which way is he coming? There he is. There he is. Nice. Shotgunner. Got him. Shot a little bit. Ah, stupid hunter, bro. Yeah. Except he got the move for some reason.
It's mine.
Oh, that's not just at least 2.
Oh, they got me with a harbinger.
Ah. No! Trying to hide. There we go. Got Mausers. Mausers and Harbingers abound. Ah! Trying to get at least that one guy. 2 of them. I need to get to the last one. Last one's down. Hunter's here. There we go. Finished him. Great work, boys. Great work.
There's 80 done.
So let's ask for a change.
At last, a challenge. I grow stronger. Steel, tempered steel.
Yeah, so. Let's see, where's that pack 80 at?
The gods are gracious.
I heard him say at last.
Yep.
You've got a warlord. Take him down one piece at a time.
Oh, it's this guy. This guy might take a little while.
Oh, Nicaragua dude.
Yep. I kind of figure it'll be him. Normally, on the last couple waves before the boss, you can kind of, like, if, depending on which mystical he spams, that will be it. You know? Or which mystical is the enemy spam, that would normally be it. Ah! Oh, Eldorado. There we go. Oh, he's behind that wall.
Oh, really?
Yep, he chewed you up pretty good, Ventura. You might chew me up pretty good, too. See, I want to see. Yeah, there we go, Jen. See if you can get him. Oh. Nope. Hey, by the way, another Harbinger here if y'all need it here shortly.
Really? I got hit by Nicaragua.
There we go. Got the sniper. Nope, nope, no, no. You're gonna stay away from me. Oh. No, seriously, stop with this.
Wow, man.
Don't worry about it, Ventura. We got you, we got you. There we go, Resurrection, make it count. There you go, Harbinger right there, if you need ammo. And so I'm gonna have to start using the Harbinger myself just because I'm running low on pack 80 and I only have like 3,000.
Didn't pick it up.
You might not let him. Yeah, it was like, it wouldn't let him, but it would let me collect the ammo. So I'm just gonna press some pack 80 ammo.
It's mine. Good.
Yeah, I'm pretty much running out of money, fellas. I have like 1,000. So I only have like one Centami. Nope. Eldorado right there. Ah! Go. Fellas. Got this. Go again. They got count. Ah, behind us. Got him.
Shit, I got hit.
There we go. Great work.
Oh, the bigger they are, eh?
Occasionally a man must be pushed to his utter limits. A real man values such occasions.
Hell yeah.
I thought Jen was gonna skip tea time in the middle of whiskey. I mean, for some more whiskey.
Unfortunately, there ain't no whiskey taunt. There's only a beer or a wine taunt. But it fits Marlowe either way.
Usually makes up for any.
You guys want to do one more on light to wrap it up?
Oh yeah.
Movement lives on. My revolution endures.
The movement lives on. My revolution endures. Soft's quotes are some of the best. Of course, in multiplayer, if you see Chloe Fraser, leave her for me. Yes, he hates Chloe Fraser for some reason. I don't know why. Then again, every antagonist hates one of the heroes, whether it's Nathan Drake or somebody else. So yeah, let me change my settings real quick to off, and we'll do it. Let's see here, Survival Arena, lights, Sunken Ruins. Oh, it's been all since we got Sunken Ruins. It's been a while. One of my favorite maps in multiplayer. Not so much because of the layout, even though the layout's pretty cool. No, it's just because of the look. The look and the Libertalian sunset in the background. As well as Avery's houses in the background as well. And the
Avery was a
spawn.
psychopath. He actually would hang women and men, and he would put like
Yes,
charges around
villains! Again, let's go! Let's see here. To wrap it up, I'm going to be...
Oh wait, or was it the other guy?
I'm going to be Harry Flynn.
Don't expect any miracles, Nick.
I was going to be Talbot, but Talbot needs a break tonight. I'm him so much it's not even funny. See, we got Harry Flynn, we got Rafe, and we got Nadine. Intwisty.
Perfect match.
Harry Flynn, stop flirting with Nadine, by the way. Stop it. Stop it right now.
I can't help it. Are you available for tomorrow? I need a day off.
Harry Flynn is hilarious. I hate him to get killed.
I tell you, there's something so
You both have the same sunglasses.
South Afrikaans.
South Afrikaans. Let's see here. I'm gonna get the.
Now, to the first stage of the plan.
See, nah, I'm just gonna stick with this outfit.
Rocking up on you. Give them a proper welcome.
Come on, people, fan out. These assholes will be here soon.
To be honest, I don't really like. To be honest, other than him maybe being a little more obnoxious, I don't really notice the difference between him and his old voice actor. Maybe that's just me.
No, dude, the old voice actor was nice and calm. He had like a more calm voice.
Maybe it's just me playing as him so much that I just got used to it.
He's like, mate, you're shipwrecked. And then the other guy's like, mate, you're shipwrecked. Like, they both sound different.
They do. But...
Sorry, mate, you got played. Sorry, mate, you got played. Like, they both sound different.
True that. Sadly, I was not around for those Uncharted 2 and Uncharted 3 days.
Oh, man, you missed out.
I know, right?
Yeah, all right, we did pretty well.
Oh, jeez. Guys, we will be right back. We are suffering from technical difficulties.
Don't tell me we need to wait for